Hi, good afternoon everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Marhaba. Today, inshallah, we're gonna make another recipe using our brownie mix. This time we're gonna make sandwich ice cream with brownie. You can see we have like 2 layers of brownie right here and 1 layer of our ice cream. But take note, this ice cream is manually. We will make it manually. We will not use a special machine doing this. The product that we're gonna use here, the base of the ice cream will be the bianchero. I hope some of you already tried our bianchero. This is semi-freddo mix for creating cold desserts. Usually we make it manually for the ice cream sticks and ice cream balls, truffles. Okay, so I'm gonna show you first how I bake the brownie. Okay, so the recipe will be our brownie mix potatos, 1 kilo. Okay, brownie mix potatos, 1 kilo. Eggs, 450 grams of eggs, and half kilo of butter. Normally butter, it should be a little bit melted, slightly melted, but not fully melted. So I'm gonna keep it in the microwave. I'll explain again in Arabic, okay, the recipe. Hena, 1 kilo tigral brownie mix potatos. Ready mix product. 1 kilo tigral brownie mix potatos. 450 gram bet. نص كيلو زبدة. Okay, بس لازم زبدة soft lion. Okay, now I'm gonna keep this in the microwave for a few seconds to make it soft, while I will keep in the bowl the eggs and the brownie mix potatoes. Just combine it together. And we're going to use flat paddle in mixing. Okay, we're going to keep it slow in the mixer while we are waiting for the butter to be ready. So first we're going to mix the eggs and the brownie mix. I will say bet and the brownie mix داخل الماكينة. We will mix, once we add the butter, we will mix it for approximately 3 minutes at medium speed. تقريبا 3 دقيقة, speed medium. Here is the butter. Okay, I didn't melt completely. I will just blend it now. We don't need the butter to be very hot. Okay. I prefer also to use room temperature eggs to avoid the dough to become very hard when mixing. Because when the egg is cold and you add the butter, it will become like buttercream texture. So I prefer to use it at room temperature, the eggs, mostly all the ingredients. عشان غرفة حرارة بيت عشان ما يجي يابس هجين. Now again. So after this, I'm gonna make ready the tray. By the way, you can see here our bianchero, it will stay stable even the product is at room temperature. It will not melt and it will not become like water. You know, when you use the original ice cream asli, it will melt, start melting now. You cannot keep it like this. So at the end of the demo, you will find this brownie sandwich is still the same intact, the same shape without any melting. Okay, now this is a 40 by 60 tray centimeter. I'm gonna spray with spray licks. Baking paper. Okay, this is the brownie mix after mixing. A little bit creamy.
Can you translate the last part from simple English to Arabic, please?
Okay, which part? Last part of mixing?
Yeah.
Recipe, from recipe?
After recipe.
After recipe, okay. I will say dakil makina, bet, and brownie mix powder. So we mix medium speed, 1 دقيقة. After, zibda, أنحط داخل microwave, لازم زبدة شوية لين, okay. بعدين أنحط سوا. أحسن بيت غرفة حرارة عشان أنت تحط زبدة ما يجي يابس هجين واجد, okay. It's clear or not?
Yeah, clear. How many minutes?
3 دقيقة. 3 دقيقة. After now, this is the dough after mixing. Should look like this, okay. And you can see there is a bits of cacao inside our brownie mix already. So you don't have to add dark chocolate to it. It's already has dark chocolate inside. And use angle spatula. Just try to spread it evenly on this tray. So 40 by 60 tray is equivalent to 1 kilo recipe of brownie mix. It will give you this thickness of the brownie, okay? This is based on 1 kilo recipe. So if they have smaller tray in the house, for example, they can divide the recipe into half. Huh?
But this one 1 kilo, so?
This is 1 kilo recipe for 40 by 60 saniya. If you want to do a coffee shop brownie, you can double the recipe to give you a thicker brownie. Okay. So we just try to make it even. Okay, that's it. In the oven, it will become more flat and even. Okay. So we're gonna bake it at 180 degrees Celsius, up and down, for about 25 minutes. 180 درجة 25 دقيقة تقريبا. Start. Okay, now it's good. So this is the brownie after baking. Okay, I already prepared half of it. The brownie jahas. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use square ring. I'm gonna cut the brownie according to size. Yeah. I'm gonna cut 2 pieces of this shape. Nin haba. Okay. And normally this is the skin of the brownie. I'm gonna keep it upside down like this. So this is the bottom. It will be facing up.
Again, Arabic, please?
Yeah. هذا جاهز براوني. أنا طبق جوال. بعد فرن. أنا في هون رينجات سكوير مربع. بس أنا جوز 2 حبة. Okay, 2 حبة. واحد حبة أول هنا تحت مرين. Yeah. بعدين هذا جاهز. Kawalab jahas, basta na hot ice cream in the middle. Then I'm gonna add another layer of brownie. Okay. Now we're gonna prepare the bianchero ice cream. I will explain to you each one of the ingredients, what it is. Okay. Okay. To be more easier for you, I'm gonna keep this in the front. Okay? Yep, here. So, here, and yes. I hope it's clear to you what ingredients I'm using here. I'm gonna mention the recipe one by one. First, we're gonna start with mascarpone. It's 10 gram in the recipe, 10 gram. Bianchero is 100 gram in the recipe. I have here non-dairy whipping cream. It's called Chantipak Puratos, 150 grams. I have a fresh cream, KDD, 150 grams. Fresh milk, 100 gram. And custard, which is 50 grams. Okay, I think it's Arabic already. Yeah. So, gonna use mixer. Very simple procedure. We're just gonna add everything inside. Okay, we're gonna start with fresh milk. I will say halib, crema hayawani, fresh cream, Chantipak Puratos, Kasta, thick cream, Bianchero, and mascarpone powder. So it's very easy. You just put all in the ingredients and start whipping it like whipping cream. Okay. One time everything, and you can mix it. Okay. From medium to high speed, it's okay. There's no problem. Until you get the creamy texture, like fluffy texture. Then I have here dark chocolate. We have the 55% dark chocolate. It's actually a coin. I just chop it into small pieces, small bits. When our ice cream is ready, we're gonna throw it inside to add some pieces of chocolate inside. So while we're waiting, I'm gonna explain this one. Maybe you will notice there is another color here. Here is the mascarpone with dark chocolate. Here I made another flavor, which is peanut. Okay. The same base as this one, our Bianchero ice cream, but I added peanut paste to it. We have concentrated peanut paste, which you can add in your ice cream. It's very nice. It's called Americana Nocciolata. It's from Fugar, especially for ice cream only, or pastry. Yeah. You need to repeat. Arabic. عندنا في 2 ألوان صح؟ في أبيض في هذا شوية أوف وايت. اوكي هذا مال بيانكيرو مال الشوكولاتة. اوكي سادة هو مال ماسكربون. هذا مال فول سوداني. عندنا شركة في مرقص فول سوداني اسمها نوشيلا أمريكانا. نوشيلا أمريكانا from Fugan. Yeah. Okay. So the idea is to make the base. You can add different flavor to it. You can add pistachio, hazelnut, whatever you want. Okay. Now, our Bianchero is almost ready. Let me keep this aside. Also here, you can select texture of your ice cream. You can make it soft whipping or a little bit hard whipping. So for me, I want it in middle. Okay. So after I whip, I just check the texture. It's a little bit soft, but not too hard. Okay. I will stop from here. You see the texture. Then I have the dark chocolate. Just put inside and just blend it.
They want the recipe again.
Recipe again. Okay. Arabic or English? Arabic. Okay. Bianchero recipe. Okay. 100 gram Bianchero. 150 gram crema hayawani. 150 gram Chantipak Puratos. Okay. 50 gram gamer. Crema, they call it thick cream. Gamer. 50 gram. 10 gram mascarpone powder. Ada. And 100 gram halip. بس all together one time mix.
So just mention after we're gonna save the video, they can delete it.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna save also the video, and you can go back to check the recipe. So after this, well combined now. I'm gonna keep enough amount here. Usually I keep 200 gram, and I'm gonna use a flat spatula angle. Just try to be level and try to make it not too thick. You don't want to have very thick ice cream and very thin brownie. So
They asking about this product. It's
mascarpone.
cheese powder, right?
Yes, mascarpone is a cheese product. It's dry. Normally you buy in supermarket fresh one. It's too expensive. This one you just add. For example, you have 1 kilo days, تقريبا 3 kilo عندك ice cream. بس هو 30 جرام هذا mascarpone. It can give you the flavor, the right flavor of mascarpone. We usually use this mascarpone to make tiramisu cake. It's very nice instead of using fresh mascarpone. It will save you money, and also it's very easy. You just add into the cream. Okay, now another layer of brownie. Here you go. Brownie on top. So, that's it. We're just gonna keep it in the freezer. If you have normal freezer in the house, you can keep it for minimum 3 hours. Then you start cutting. Okay. I also have here ready one. It's frozen and hard. Up to you about the size. Here I'm going to use a roller cutter to give me the guide on which size I'm going to cut the product. Okay, this one. Okay, just keep a mark. I'm going to use chopping board right here for cutting. And I have hot water with a very sharp knife. I suggest to have the straight knife, not the one with teeth. So each cut should be, it's a bit hard. See, you can have a very clean cut by doing this. Then each cut you have to keep your knife inside the hot water, and again you can repeat the process. So every cut should be, you keep the knife in the hot water. Okay. Then we can cut it according to the length, to half. Yep. So we have here our brownie sandwich. Okay. Brownie sandwich. Also, you can see here, this is already around 15 minutes outside, and still our ice cream is still not melted. This is the use of the bianchero. It doesn't melt even in the room temperature, but it will give you nice ice cream texture and mouthfeel. Okay?
One question, Chef,
Yep.
regarding the mascarpone powder.
Mhm.
They can use it for the cake creamer.
No, this is only to flavor. If you want for icing, هذا بس عشان تسوي flavor. هذا مركز mascarpone. عشان كريمة icing تقدر تسوي cream cheese or buttercream. Maybe
Cover it for cake.
yes, for covering for cake. No,
We can.
no, it's a concentrate flavoring. Yeah. You should use a buttercream or cream cheese icing or whipping cream, chantipak. That's it. You can use for covering the cake. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. See you next time in our live. Thank you.